everyone, welcome back to another vlog. This time around we are in Dublin. This is my first time in a non-European country that is not an African country and not my country of origin. I'm in Dublin and we are visiting, come on, cute. We are visiting Joachim's best friend. Joachim is here, by the way. Yeah, we are visiting his best friend Ifo and his girlfriend Anne. And we are going to be here, today is Friday, we're going to be here for 2.5 days. We go back on, we are in our first destination, St. Stephen's Garden, I remember.
St. Stephen's Green.
I have no idea what the plan is. I'm mostly following Joachim. So we're going to see what we get to do in Dublin, basically. There are so many people here, given that it's a Friday noon. It's like, are they students? Wait, let me stand in the shade. Are they students? Do they just work only part-time? Like, how can you afford to sit at the park on a Friday at noon? I love this life. I wish this life for myself, you know?
We also have soup. You can have soup on the side of anything or a full portion of soup as well. Yeah, thank you. It's good stuff.
Of course.
The 8th one.
In the air?
It's fine, I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, I've taken one bite and it's really, really nice.
Oh yeah, we do.
No, thank you, that's it. This is ridiculously nice.
With narcotics.
I need to learn how to bake more because this level of baking is wow. It was really, really nice. It was just my first bite. I cannot wait to dig in. We are now at the cute
Trinity College.
Sorry, we've had to say this 3 times now. It looks like a church. Like, why is this a college? Something from out of Harry Potter. What do you guys think? I think it does. And also it looks like a church. Wait, I just saw something. I see people graduating. Hi, do you see them in robes? That's probably why it's so busy. And look,
that's
over
not why
there.
it's so busy.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, maybe a little bit busier.
No, it's busy because it's a tourist highlight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people graduating, so that will bring in a couple more people. Yeah, congratulations for whatever it is you achieved. So apart from the college, another very common attraction is a library. But we are not going to go in because Joachim mentioned that it's usually a line. But what we were able to find about the library is it has about 70,000 volumes.
7 million.
7 million. It has about 7 million volumes, not 70,000.
They have a lot of works from like 800s after Christ.
Ooh, there's a seagull. Oh my god, he has a huge piece of bread in his mouth. Hey.
You got it out of someone's hand?
I guess it's calling. Yeah, look at this one. So what is the globe about?
It's called the Sphere Within Sphere. It's the name of the spectacular bronze globe situated outside the main library in Trinity College, Dublin. It was a gift by sculptor Arnaldo Pomodoro.
This morning it was a little bit sunny and it is, so it was a little bit sunny and it has been dry all morning, which I'm very happy about. Secondly, we are not struggling, but we have been discussing a lot about the roads and the traffic lights and the sides of the road where people drive. And okay, I'll update you in a bit. I'll say it again. Over there is the harbor, and that's where all of the tech big companies are. Yeah?
No, the real stuff is not here.
Yeah. No, thank you.
But actually, I like the area.
Yeah.
They have a lot of cool bars.
I remember I'm just a child, how she died. Thousand times.
Ed Sheeran. Everybody's Ed Sheeran now. Yeah. So in the temple area, there's a temple bar. Oh, this is actually really nice.
What about the girls?
We just saw this little alley and decided to quickly go through it and see where it leads. It leads to the next road. Okay. Of course it leads to the next road.
Right.
No, come on. Okay, so we have made our way to our next highlight. It is the Christ Church Cathedral. Aoife's girlfriend Anne, she actually recommended it and said there is a really nice and interesting museum in here that talks about the history of Dublin.
It's called Dublinia.
It's called Dublinia. We are now at the Guinness storehouse. I just know that I don't know anything actually. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But is it the first factory that was ever made? Is it the main factory? Did the Queen come here and do something? I don't know. I don't drink beer. So I don't know what we expect when we get into this place. Really, these are all tourist buses. And look, everybody has come out and they're taking pictures. So I guess it's really a highlight. Well, for people who like beer. You haven't said hi, by the way.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna be on the vlog.
This is our host, by the way, you guys. We haven't introduced him, but you're going to see him properly tomorrow. Especially with all the Christmas decorations as well. It looks really nice at night. Yeah, behind you. Yeah.
Oh, there is live music. Yeah.
Yay!
Ja, die gast gaat steeds benen. Wel mooi. Nieuwe album. Ja, maar die knaap dus super aangeduwd. Echt.
It is very Christmassy in Dublin. It's so cute. We walked the streets during the day and all the lights were up, but now you can see how all the lights are on and the city is like lit up and stuff. It's so nice.
You're going to meet myself as the tour guide. Right here is the meeting point in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Downstairs and upstairs is all the self-guided like exhibition space.
Hi you guys, it's another day. Today is Saturday and we are at our first highlight location of today. It is a cemetery here in Dublin and it has a lot of historical facts, mostly political. They really take you through a lot of the history of Ireland in general, not just Dublin.
This is a very famous guy, Michael Collins. Mm-hmm. Not to confuse with the other Michael Collins.
No.
Who was, you know who that is?
I was thinking Phil Collins. No. So I don't know any Michael Collins. No, I don't.
No,
So you'll find Protestant next to Catholic, rich, poor, capitalist, socialist, British Army soldiers right next to Irish rebels. You name it, you can find it in Glasnevin Cemetery, which makes it a very interesting place to walk around. The main basis for Daniel O'Connell wanting the cemetery to be for all walks of life, well, he's a young Catholic man. He's living in a time of the penal codes here in Ireland. So high restrictions on Catholics, essentially going back to King Henry VIII's time in the Reformation, when he wanted his new established church order to be the key religion here in Ireland. A lot of people, the Catholic majority, did not conform to that religion, and so they were subjected to laws, the penal codes. These laws varied from not being able to own horses over certain sizes, couldn't enter parliament, you couldn't vote in elections, but very important to Catholics, the burial of your dead. So as all established church land and churchyards and graveyards, they became Church of Ireland and Church of England, so Anglican and Protestant. Well, Catholics couldn't bury their dead in there on consecrated ground because they weren't allowed to say their funeral prayers and they weren't Protestant or Anglican. So a lot of Catholics tended to bury their dead on the edges of local churchyards, so close to consecrated ground, but technically not on it. Or if you had a bit of money, you could pay 7 times the amount of a Protestant family for that right of burial on consecrated land. So Daniel O'Connell, he's known as the liberator, the emancipator. He's trying to Catholic these problems with Catholic inequality on the island of Ireland. You can see the hallway leading down to those steps. If you are climbing the tower later on, they're the first of 198 steps to the very top. If you look in through the portholes, that's Daniel O'Connell's coffin. He lies just inside. That's his original oak casket. If anyone was watching the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II, you might have noticed that the coffin bearers looked like they were struggling just a little bit. That's because Queen Elizabeth II was buried in a double lead-lined coffin inside the wooden casket, and that's to preserve the body. Daniel O'Connell is in exactly the same condition. He has a triple casket, so it was an oak coffin on the outside. Inside that is a secondary plywood coffin, and inside that again you have a lead-lined box. The lead-lined box would have been soldered completely shut, so it's an airtight coffin, and the body would have been embalmed in a particular process. The next big hitter on the tour though is Charles Stewart Parnell. You'll see his grave just behind me.
Square meters, 80. Yeah, but
But they have a top floor, right? Or
No.
no?
Oh,
No.
that's it. That's it.
Top floor.
Oh no,
Oh, now there is a crowd.
behind there.
Maybe they came from the funeral.
We are going to try out the best Guinness in the world, according to Google, and a couple of people who believe this article. Oh,
It's often the case where you have like a separate bar.
yeah.
You know, you're like, I should have had it.
No,
Or they have it.
I have no idea. I'll see. Yeah.
We're getting ourselves a nice Guinness.
Perfect.
Everything, but then you don't like the actual thing.
Two happy people with their glasses of Guinness. I got a Bailey's, by the way, and these two guys got a Guinness. I'm happy I didn't get a Guinness. I don't like the taste. I tried it and I don't like it. wanted to steal a second to explain where we are. We are at a distillery. I'm not somebody who consumes a lot of alcohol, so this is not one of the first things I'll do if I go to a new city. But Dublin, Ireland, they're really known for their whiskies. Ifo actually booked this for us, so we did it together with him. Hi.
Hey, sorry.
No worries.
There's loads of people coming through.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to give the quick introduction before we go down.
So, can everyone see everything in front of you, yeah? Yeah. Perfect. So, at Jameson, we like to say our whiskey making is a combination of science and art. So, today I'm going to take you through a 3-step process that goes behind creating each bottle of Jameson. Our whiskey masters and makers overlook several processes, and the first is preparing our ingredients. So the great thing about our county Cork Middleton distillery is that 2 of our essential ingredients are right on our doorstep. First being our water. So whiskey actually derives from the Irish and Gaelic word Ishtabaha, meaning water of the rock. Our Dungourney River flows through our Middleton distillery and is the life source of our whiskey making operation. Our next ingredient. We then move on to our second pot still for our second distillation, known as our fake still, okay? Same process again. We have a distillate, it's close, but it's not as smooth. We got one on this side as well.
Go on this side as well. The guy.
No.
So your pot still is going to be robust, it's going to be spicy. Does it remind you of anything? Rubbing alcohol. Tequila! Yeah? Tequila! So your bourbon barrel is going to be toasted wood, vanilla, it's quite sweet.
That's too quick, babe.
After a couple of chemical reactions occur, the whiskey now takes on the characteristics of the wood. So in the conical flask, the beakers in front of you, what do you notice? Colour change? Yes? Anything else?
The volume.
Volume, yes. Less and less each year. So we lose 2% of our alcohol per year to alcohol evaporation. This is known as our aim. Keep moving. No gaps. Yes, keep moving on, keep moving on. We want to enjoy our whiskies, get the flavours, aromas, etc. So, first thing that we're going to do is we're going to hold that middle one up. Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, Germany, Bulgaria and Canada. So unfortunately for some of you it is not available. However, the story behind our crested is that we used to use whiskey bonders here in Ireland. So again, have a little look at those tiers again. You're going to notice they're going to fall a little bit slower this time. And this is obviously because it's a more full-bodied whiskey, but because there's more pot still whiskey in your crested. So it brings a kind of heavier, oilier residue. Yes, leads to good health, ironically enough, okay? So on the top of your lungs, we're going to scream sláinte all together on the count of 3. Remember there was another tour on the other side of the room, okay? We want to make them jealous, okay? So, count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sláinte! Very good. Cheers. Thank you so much, guys, okay? Hope you learned a little bit today. And I will take you down to our Bow Street Market now to our gift shop, of course. Alright. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you have all your belongings with you.
We already are done with the tour. We had a couple of whiskey tastings which I showed you, and then now we went down to the gift shop. A couple of people are looking around. I'm not really going to buy anything, but
7 years and then the expenses
Oh yeah.
Pasta sheets, they were hot, they put them on here and then they were damping and it was like...
It would have been utterly amazing.
Why didn't you tell me? Well, next time. I'm literally crying.
No, Daisy.
Ooh, what? Yeah, I'm fine.
We're in Dalkey right now.
Okay.
And Dalkey is a coastal town in southern Dublin, not too far from County Wicklow. This is Dillon's Park in Sorrento Point, more or less where we are now. And we are overlooking the Dalkey Island over here.
Oh.
It's also in Bennett's Church. It's a historical landmark.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it.
It's a fort.
Yeah.
And a church.
And the church, the little one is the church, obviously.
And what you see over there is the Howth Peninsula. That's the north side of Dublin. So we're looking into the bay here.
Yeah.
That's the peninsula you see when you land into Dublin from Europe.
I'm surprised, that's not windy.
Yeah.
When it's wind here, you would basically will not be able to stand.
Good morning, you guys. This is our last day in Dublin. It's a Sunday. We just drove up or down. I don't know if we drove up or down. We drove to the coast, and I know it's really windy, so you probably can't even hear me really well. But we took a really quick stop here. I wasn't able to get any information before we got here.